All right, here we go. Turning onto the Branson Strip, Summer 2025 edition. If you've ever been down 76 Country Boulevard, you know it changes a little every time. Some places vanish, some hang on, and there's always a surprise or two. So let's roll through and see what's new, what's old, and what's still hanging on. Just as we make the turn onto the Strip, the big landmark on the right is Fritz's Adventure, an indoor-outdoor attraction with zip lines, ropes courses, climbing walls, tunnels, and all kinds of active stuff for families and kids. It's a great place for a hot summer day. And right next to that is Dolly Parton's Stampede, one of Branson's most iconic shows. Dinner, horses, trick riding, and a full arena of Southern-style entertainment. It's been packing in crowds for years, and it's still going strong. If we look over to the left side of the Strip across from Fritz's, you'll see Hertz Donuts with a big menu of over-the-top donuts and fun flavors. It's kind of a Branson favorite for a summer sugar fix. Right next to it is the Pepsi Legends Theater, home to Legends in Concert, a tribute show featuring classic artists like Elvis, the Blues Brothers, and more. All the way down on the west end of that building is the Celebrity Car Museum, a cool little place with famous movie and TV cars. Back on the right, there's a little strip center with a Cold Stone Creamery and one of the few Fuddruckers still left out there. Right after that is Table Rock Coffee Roasters, my favorite coffee spot in Branson. Good local place with really good coffee. Across the street from Table Rock Roasters is a Panera Bread that was formerly located on Green Mountain Drive. Next to that is a vacant lot that used to be Branson Center Stage. That building's been torn down for a couple of years now, and the property is still sitting empty and for sale. Up next on the right is another little strip center. You got your classic Branson t-shirt shop, an old-time photo place, and a few other small businesses tucked in there. And right after that is a Branson icon, Billy Bob's Dairyland. Classic burgers, fries, shakes, and a retro diner vibe. It's been a favorite with locals and visitors for years. Still on the right, you'll pass the Quality Inn, one of several longtime hotels along this stretch, once a La Quinta. Right next to it is Music City Center Theater. It's now home to King's Academy of Performing Arts, a Christian-based academy focused on training young performers here in Branson. Over on the left is the Apple Tree Mall, a mix of vendors and antiques that's been around for quite a while. Just past that is an Applebee's. It's been holding down that corner for years and stays pretty busy during showtimes and weekends. And then there's the God and Country Theater, a smaller venue with a full schedule of gospel, country, and tribute shows throughout the season. Back across the street on the right is Famous Dave's, known for their smoky ribs and hearty barbecue, a popular spot for visitors looking for a good meal. Just ahead is Grand Country, one of Branson's larger entertainment complexes. It features a live theater, a buffet restaurant, mini golf, an arcade, and even an indoor water park. We're cruising past Grand Country here to take it all in from the road. There's a lot going on with this complex, and you can see why it's such a popular spot. Now we're pulling into the parking lot for a closer look. Up front is the Grand Country Music Hall Theater, with its bright marquee right on the building, welcoming visitors. The main entrance is marked by a giant fiddle, a true Branson landmark that's been here for years. To the side and front of the main building are the outbuildings, housing indoor mini golf and indoor go-karts, perfect for family fun, rain or shine. And just by the exit back onto the Strip is the outdoor mini golf course, a classic Branson pastime when the weather's nice. Across from Grand Country is the Outback Steak and Oyster Bar, not the chain, but a local spot that actually predates it. Great steak, seafood, and a laid-back vibe. Next to that is Crazy Craig's Treehouse, a lively bar with music, hammocks, and a party atmosphere that definitely stands out on the Strip. Next to those spots is Branson Duck Tours, where you can hop on a ride that goes from land to water and back again. Right alongside it are Ozark Mountain t-shirts and an old-time photo shop, classic Branson Strip staples. Then you've got one of the Strip's Starbucks locations, followed by a Shoney's and a Taco Bell. A little mix of familiar options for anyone needing a quick bite or coffee fix. Back across the road is Vista Plaza, a small shopping center with a few local spots, including Yolo Rolled Ice Cream and Wakyoto Japanese Restaurant, a nice mix of sweet treats and sushi right here on the Strip. On the left is the Strip location of Walmart, always busy, especially in the summer, and there's a 7 Brew coffee stand out in the parking lot. Just past that is Price Chopper, one of the local grocery stores, with a Moe's and a Subway out front for a quick meal on the go. Back across the road is the Branson Coaster, one of 3 mountain coasters you'll find in the Branson area. What makes this one stand out is that it's the first in North America to feature a double track design, so you actually ride down 2 separate tracks, once on each trip up. It's a gravity-driven ride where you control the speed, so you can cruise along or really let it fly. Great views from the top and a pretty wild ride back down through the trees and around the curves. It's a popular stop, especially in the evening when the track is lit up. Definitely one of those attractions that feels different depending on whether you ride in the daytime or the night. Just past the turn onto Green Mountain Drive, which is a key road in Branson that connects back behind the Strip, you'll see McDonald's on the left, always busy, especially during the lunch and show rush. Right next to that is Ripley's Super Fun Park. From the road, it might not look huge, but there's quite a bit packed in here. They've got laser tag, a laser maze, a smash and dash game, an outdoor maze, and an arcade, all designed with that fun, slightly offbeat Ripley's flair. It's a solid stop for families looking for something active and indoors, or a mix of indoor and outdoor fun. Back over on the right side of the Strip is the Grand Victorian Hotel, one of Branson's most recognizable hotels, with its Victorian-style architecture. It's got a classic look in a central location that puts you close to just about everything on the Strip. Back on the left side of the road, you'll see a couple of local hotels, some shops, and right there with them is Aranda's Tacos, a local favorite for street tacos and fresh salsa. It's a low-key spot with a loyal following. Back over near the Grand Victorian, you'll find a Denny's and a Krispy Kreme, 2 classic spots that are always easy to recognize and popular for a quick meal or a sweet treat. Just past that is the turnoff that takes you down to Tanger Outlet Mall, a big shopping spot here in Branson. I've got another video on the Branson playlist on the channel that gives you a closer look at what's there. Right at that corner is Senor Cluck's Mexican Cuisine, known for the giant chicken out front. It looks like it's currently closed, and it's unclear whether it's temporary or permanent. Time will tell if the chicken makes a comeback. Next up on the right is the first of several track family fun parks you'll see on the Strip. This one is home to Wild Woody, a multi-story wooden go-kart track that winds up and around before sending you flying back down. It also features the Skyscraper, a huge spinning thrill ride that towers over the Strip and definitely isn't for the faint of heart. You'll also find bumper boats, a small arcade, and a few carnival-style games tucked around the lot. It's another great stop for thrill seekers and families looking for a little high-speed action right in the middle of town. Directly across from the Family Fun Park is what used to be the Andy Williams Theater, a Branson classic for decades. It's now in the middle of a full renovation to become Truth Traveler, a new immersive experience that's planned to open sometime in 2025. We swung through the parking lot for a closer look, and as you can see, construction is definitely underway. Still seems to be a lot of work to be done, but it's clear something big is in the works here. Just past the former Andy Williams Theater, you'll spot Dockside Cafe and Pub, a casual spot with a laid-back feel, serving burgers, drinks, and lake-style comfort food. Right next to that is a Dairy Queen, a reliable stop for a quick bite or something cold on a hot Branson day. And back over on the right is King's Castle Theater, one of the larger venues on the Strip, known for its castle-style exterior and high-energy productions. One of their standout shows is Anthems of Rock, featuring classic hits from legendary bands like Queen, Journey, and the Rolling Stones. Back across the street is the Branson Boardwalk, one of the newer spots on the Strip, anchored by the aquarium at the boardwalk. You can't miss the giant octopus wrapped around the front. It's become one of the most recognizable photo ops in town. Inside, the aquarium has walk-through tunnels, touch tanks, and colorful exhibits that are fun for all ages. Outside, there's a small plaza area with a couple of food trucks and a really nice fountain show that runs throughout the day and evening. Music, lights, and water all timed together. It's a great spot to take a break and soak in a little atmosphere. Back out on the Strip, directly across from the aquarium, is Native Hut Mini Golf, a fun little tropical themed course that's easy to miss if you're not looking. Right next door, sharing a parking lot, are Cakes and Cream and Pancho Villa Mexican Restaurant. Cakes and Cream is a longtime Branson favorite, serving burgers, pizza, ice cream, and funnel cakes with a classic 50s diner vibe. Pancho Villa offers a casual Mexican menu with generous portions. Back on the left side of the Strip is the Grand Village Shops, a charming little collection of storefronts that includes eating spots like Hard Luck Diner and Sugarleaf Bakery. I've got a full video on the Grand Village Shops if you want a closer look. Right after the Grand Village Shops is the Clarion Inn, one of the well-known hotels on the Strip. And close by is Local Flavor, a restaurant popular for its authentic dishes and welcoming atmosphere. Back across the street, you'll find a Longhorn Steakhouse, a familiar spot for steak lovers visiting the Strip. Right next to it is WonderWorks, the interactive amusement park with upside-down architecture that's packed with hands-on exhibits and fun challenges for all ages. Just past WonderWorks is Bahama Bucks, a colorful stop for shaved ice and frozen treats. Bahama Bucks is owned by the same folks who run Gettin' Basted, the award-winning barbecue restaurant located right next door. Just past Gettin' Basted and still on the right is Branson Village, home to Branson Casual Wear and Branson Beachwear. Across the street is a Quality Inn, one of several hotel options along the Strip. And just past it is Landry's Seafood House, a longtime Branson favorite for seafood and steaks, with a more upscale dining feel compared to most spots on this stretch. Hey, real quick, if you're planning a trip to Branson and want to make it easy with great deals, check out my affiliate page at findushere.com/Branson. You'll find show schedules and tickets, lodging options, attraction passes, vacation packages, and even special offers all in one place. Best part, booking through these links doesn't cost you extra, and it helps support the channel. So thank you for using the links at findushere.com/Branson. All right, let's get back to the drive down the Strip. Back on the right, just past Branson Village, is the Americana Theater, home to a rotating lineup of tribute shows and live music acts that keep the schedule fresh year-round. Right next to that is a Chick-fil-A, which opened last year and stays pretty busy every hour it's open, and then Cheddar's Scratch Kitchen, which has been open for a couple of years now. Directly across the street from Cheddar's is Presley's Country Jubilee, one of the original music theaters in Branson. It's been entertaining audiences for decades with classic country, gospel, and a good dose of hillbilly comedy, a true Branson tradition that's still going strong. Next up on the right is Digtown. It's been around for a couple of years now and has added some new attractions this season. It's geared mostly toward younger kids with hands-on construction-themed activities where they can dig, scoop, and play like real equipment operators. Just ahead on the right is the sign for Charlie's Steak and Ribs, a longtime Branson favorite that's now permanently closed. The sign's still there, though, so you might recognize it if you've been here before. Right next to it is Flaming Margaritas, a colorful and lively spot that's hard to miss. They're known for over-the-top margaritas, Mexican fare, and a fun atmosphere. Across the road is the Hollywood Wax Museum, one of the Strip's most iconic buildings with its Mount Rushmore-style facade and King Kong perched up on top. Inside, you'll find wax figures of celebrities from every era, making it a fun stop for movie buffs and selfie seekers alike. Part of the same complex is Shoot for the Stars Mini Golf, a Hollywood-themed course that takes you past palm trees, paparazzi, and movie sets as you putt your way to fame. It's a great mix of fun and photo ops, right here in the heart of the Strip. Across from the mini golf is Adventure Seekers, formerly Through the Lens. It's now a family-friendly indoor attraction with over 150 interactive exhibits featuring Fly Ride, a thrilling 4-story flying simulator, plus classic and virtual reality arcade games. Next up is Spaghetti's, easily spotted by the giant walk-through forked meatball out front, a fun and quirky landmark. They're known for hearty Italian dishes and a family-friendly vibe. Right next door is Heroes Taste and Taps, a local favorite offering craft beers on tap and tasty bites in a casual setting. Back across the street, just past the mini golf course, you'll find Waffle House, a classic breakfast spot. Nearby is Ozark Land, a fun gift shop with quirky Ozark-themed souvenirs. Just down the road is the Clay Cooper Theater, home to popular shows like The Haygoods and Clay Cooper's own family-friendly variety performance. Last up on the right before the intersection with Highway 165 is the Titanic Museum, housed in a giant striking replica of the ship's bow. Inside you'll find artifacts and exhibits that bring the story of the Titanic to life. It's one of Branson's most memorable attractions and a must-see for visitors. Highway 165, also known locally as Gretna Road, heads out toward the lake and beyond, but it also connects over to Green Mountain Drive, one of the main routes we take back to our condo here in Branson. Now, if you're planning a trip and want a comfortable, convenient place to stay, check out our condo rental at findushere.com/Branson Condo. It's a spacious, fully furnished 2-bedroom unit with a full kitchen, laundry, and a screened-in walkout porch, perfect for relaxing after a day exploring. Whether you're visiting for shows, shopping, or the lake, it's a great base to make your Branson trip stress-free and fun. Check out findushere.com/Branson Condo for information, rates, and availability, as well as booking details. All right, let's get back to our drive down the Strip. Back on the Strip, just past the intersection on the left, is Pink Jeep Tours, offering off-road adventures through the Ozarks in their signature pink Jeeps. Right next to that is Ruby Tuesday, a familiar national chain that's been part of this stretch of the Strip for years. Across from Ruby Tuesday is Retro Mania, a massive 80s-themed attraction with mini golf, arcade games, virtual reality experiences, and a full walk-through museum. And just down from there is Branson Helicopters, offering scenic flights over the Strip in the Ozarks. Right next to that is the Branson Ferris wheel, brought in from Chicago's Navy Pier, now lighting up the Branson skyline and giving riders a great view from the top. Across from the Ferris wheel is Ripley's Believe It or Not, one of Branson's most eye-catching buildings, with its cracked facade. Inside, it's filled with bizarre exhibits, oddities, and curiosities from around the world. Right next door is Lost Treasure Mini Golf, one of the most popular courses in town. It's themed like an adventurous expedition, complete with waterfalls, caves, and even a mining train that takes you to the first hole. Back across the street is Track Family Fun Park number 4, the largest and most action-packed of the track locations in Branson. The big draw here, of course, is the Branson Ferris wheel, which we just passed, but you'll also find the towering heavy metal high-rise go-kart track, bumper cars, bumper boats, batting cages, and the high-flying sky coaster. Out front, you've got Side Chick, known for its flavorful Southern-inspired dishes, alongside Andy's Frozen Custard, one of the busiest dessert stops on the Strip. Perfect spots to grab a bite or a treat after the fun. The whole area comes alive at night with lights, music, and nonstop energy. If you want a closer look, I have a full video on this fun park in my Branson playlist. Check the description below for the link. Across the street is Starvin' Marvin's, a local, longtime favorite known for its casual dining and hearty comfort food. Right next door is the new location of Domino's Pizza, bringing their classic pies and quick delivery to the heart of the Strip. Back on the right side of the Strip is Hughes Brothers Theater, featuring the Hughes Music Show, the Hughes Brothers Show, and now the Ball Knobbers. Next door is the Lodge of the Ozarks, a convenient hotel offering comfortable accommodations close to all the action. Just beyond that, the Mickey Gilley Grand Shanghai Theater, home to the impressive Acrobats of China and the magical performances of Rick Thomas. Across the street, you'll see 2 large vacant lots where the Jim Stafford and Caravel theaters once stood. Both were torn down several years ago, and while these spots are still empty today, no development or future plans have been announced yet. Just past the vacant lots is the Dutton Theater, which has undergone extensive renovations inside and out. It now features a 360-degree immersive experience with screens surrounding the audience to bring the music to life like never before. Nearby, you'll find a Starbucks and a pizza buffet, followed by several hotels along the Strip, currently in various stages of renovation, along with a Wendy's that becomes popular in the evenings after shows. Back on the right side of the Strip is Whitewater, Branson's popular water park featuring slides, wave pools, and plenty of fun for the whole family during the warmer months. Just past Whitewater is the former location of Patana's, which used to be one of my favorite Mexican restaurants in Branson. Unfortunately, it's now permanently closed, but it remains a fond memory for many locals and visitors. Still on the right is another Track Family Fun Park location featuring the popular Lumberjack go-kart track, bumper boats, and several other go-kart options. There's plenty of racing action and arcade games to keep everyone entertained. Just past the fun park is Dolce Vita Shaved Ice, a refreshing spot perfect for cooling down with a variety of fruity flavors. Next up on the right is the world's largest toy museum, a must-visit for collectors and families alike. Inside, you'll find an incredible collection of over 1.2 million toys and collectibles spanning generations, from classic action figures and vintage dolls to rare and unique memorabilia. Just behind it is the Dinosaur Museum, a fascinating exhibit featuring life-size dinosaur replicas, interactive displays, and plenty of fun facts that bring that historic time to life for visitors of all ages. These two attractions make a perfect stop for anyone looking to mix nostalgia, education, and a bit of adventure on the Strip. Directly across from the toy and dinosaur museums is Bigfoot Fun Park, one of the most unique attractions on the Strip. Out front, you'll see the towering Bigfoot Action Tower, which features two rides, the Gravity Bomb, a 200-foot free fall, and the Super Sling, which launches riders into the air with incredible force. There's also an 8D cinema, arcade, and mini golf on site, along with a Bigfoot-themed adventure maze and an off-road safari tour through the Ozarks in custom vehicles. Whether you're after thrills, games, or just a selfie with the giant Bigfoot statue, this place has a little something for everyone. Back out on the Strip, we pass the Hampton Inn on the right, a popular hotel option with a central location, followed by a small strip mall with a handful of local shops and services that tend to change from season to season. On the left is a Slotsky's, and just beyond it, the Columns, a newly rebranded concert and event center that was formerly the Nashville Roadhouse Theater. The exterior has been completely transformed with a whole new look, and we happened to catch the new sign being installed while we were here in town. Next up on the left is Olive Garden, bringing their familiar Italian favorites to the heart of the Strip. And right across the street is Cracker Barrel, a longtime traveler's favorite with home-style cooking and a country store out front. As we approach Shepherd of the Hills Expressway and the end of the main Strip, we pass the Twinkle Inn on the right, a small roadside motel that's been here for years. Back on the left is an IHOP, offering the familiar all-day breakfast and diner favorites, a staple for early mornings or late-night bites in Branson. And that completes our look at the Branson Strip and our drive for today. Thanks for riding along and checking out what's new, what's changed, and what's still going strong here in the summer of 2025. We'll end the video here, but there's plenty more Branson content on the channel, so feel free to explore the playlist and catch up on anything you've missed. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next one. If you want to see more of this kind of content, like the video, share it with friends, and leave us a comment to let us know your thoughts. We invite you to join us on our website at findushere.com, as well as on Facebook, Instagram, and Patreon. Meanwhile, check out this video next for more travel fun, and don't forget to subscribe and hit the notification bell so you never miss any of our new content. Your subscription is always free, helps us grow the channel, and is always greatly appreciated.